Hello, everybody in Facebook Live Land. We are the Podguyz Podcast, coming to you live like every Monday, 10:15 Eastern Standard Time from the wonderful armpit of Pennsylvania. To my bottom is the ever funny Kevin Neary.
I'm on your bottom.
You're on my bottom.
God almighty.
It sounds like I have a problem.
Yeah. You never called me your bottom before. This is the first time.
You would definitely be a bottom. You would definitely be a bottom type of guy.
Oh, man, I made it to the bottom, and I'm staying here.
You would definitely be the bottom type of guy.
Yeah, because I'd be drugged. Unless you want to work me like a sex doll on top or something. You know.
I'll work your mouth like a mannequin.
Hey, perfect opportunity to be a ventriloquist these days. You put the mask on, right?
That's true.
You have a lot of amateurs out there looking like pros.
Off to a side, in the bottom corner here, we got the Sparky's like, oh shit, we're going here already. We got the very funny and always quiet Sparky, Sparkalicious.
Going on.
And to my left, or to my right, would be on this side, right over here, the ever funny, loving, squatching, Mike Caswell.
Bigfoot loves America. Here I am.
Squatching across the country. Oh, what's going on, guys? What's new? What's exciting? What's going on in America today? Mike wanted to share some news about the fun-loving Amish.
Rioting, looting.
What the hell is going on, man?
People. Yeah, it's
Amish lives matter? The OLM? I swear to God.
The Amish is an A, buddy.
There goes my great spelling teacher spinning in her grave.
Ah, man, now we gotta make new ones. Amish lives matter. Hashtag Amish lives matter. Sparky, draw us up a quick Amish buggy with Amish lives matter on the side.
Yeah, artist. Doing now.
The artist formerly known as Sparky. Speed driver. So what's going on in Lancaster, Mike? What's going on?
Well, besides shopping centers and also growing tobacco, Lancaster now has become the, I guess, national attention with on CNN, MSNBC, and the other national medias because of a police officer that killed a gentleman who had some type of mental illness. And so Lancaster people decided, hey, let's go out and riot and loot and steal from the Amish, the tobacco plants, and
like, what happens? Is it like anarchy at a knitting circle, or
what was that again?
What do you think it is? Like anarchy at a knitting circle?
I don't know. I mean, my anarchy would be like at the smorgasbord or something.
Yeah.
Like I would just take it out.
Yeah, there's problems at the 4-H club.
Shrimp and chicken.
I mean,
what's the anger there?
It's a justified anger, but you can't get your anger out in looting because you're in Lancaster. Okay, people? Yeah. It's a terrible idea. Your town's already broke. There's barely an economy there. If there's any way you're going to do it, you could literally pick any other activity of destruction besides looting from the only Walmart. Who's the first guy to hit? The Amish? You're taking from the Amish?
It's the only Walmart.
I believe the Dutch Wonderland is actually being burned down right now to the ground.
Yeah. It's the only Walmart that I know that has more Amish buggy parking spaces than it does handicap spots.
Yeah,
Lancaster is a pretty, besides just for their Amish, they do have a pretty rough police officer, police unit down there, and a prison to go along with it. Their prison is notorious in Pennsylvania to be, and I'm not even joking, and I'll not count Philly, and I'm not going to count Pittsburgh because, obviously you're going to say Bucks County, holy crap, that's got to be something big right there. But as far as per capita prison violence, Lancaster is number one. They're very well known for treating their prisoners in the worst fashion.
And repeat offenders as well, right?
What's that?
Repeat offenders as well.
Yeah, they do repeat offenders pretty decent because if they add on another charge while you're already in prison, say you get into a prison fight, they make sure to add that charge on your day that you get out if they know you have a lawyer or even if they don't have a lawyer. A lot of lawyers have had to have, because you get out of jail, right? And then they say, hey, congratulations, you're now arrested with assault charges while you were inside of Lancaster prison. And you're like, whoa, I thought I was free there. And they're like, no. In you go, back in you go, which is normally a violation of somebody's rights if you're not informing their lawyer. So,
As you can see, Sparky did draw the Amish riot.
Yeah, there was a riot there. I love it. Tip over the buggy. Tip over the buggy right now.
What do you call it? A Molotov cocktail right there?
Yeah. There's torches and pitchforks. Come on, torches and pitchforks.
New York, Lancaster, Reading. Those areas I always thought was quiet and nice. Boy, they're really bad.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Well, they've had such an influx from Philadelphia and New York and New Jersey that it's really, I don't know, not thugged up a little bit, but it's gotten pretty deadly.
They got an Amish mafia down there. What are you talking about?
Of course they do.
Yeah, that's right.
The Amish Mafia.
What do you know about the Amish Mafia? I heard it doesn't exist.
If you watch the TV show, it does.
Oh, crap. They're really publicizing it. I know, yeah.
Sparky, I gotta tell you this. It's on YouTube. I have to send it over to you. There was a guy, it's a YouTube guy, who went there to Lancaster, and he was asking everybody at the houses, do you know where the Amish Mafia is at? And everyone's like, that doesn't exist. That's just the TV show and all that. Don't even believe it. And he's going around. He's like, I want to make my own mafia. I want to join my own group. I got to send it over. I forget the guy's name.
You know who was part of the Amish Mafia? And it's going to actually segue really well into our second topic here. Joe Biden.
Joe Biden.
He's Amish Mafia? Holy
yeah, he was part of the Amish Mafia.
I didn't know he was a mafia guy.
Yeah, him and Corn Pop.
Oh, yeah. Him and Corn Pop ran those streets, man, of Wilmington. The mean streets of Wilmington, Delaware. We all know that's a much tougher ghetto than Oakland.
Yeah, they used to spin a big wooden wheel down the road.
The Bloods and Crips avoid Wilmington unknowingly because they don't really know it exists, but they avoid it. Just they know Corn Pop's around the corner. Yeah.
Switchblade in hand. He's ready.
Joe Biden has something in common with the Amish. They're both not living in the real world mentally.
Definitely true. Hey, you know what was really funny for me?
It's fucking shitty. It's such a shitty feeling when you look at the two. You're like, hey, who's going to be the president? It's like, that guy. Oh, the guy that uses Twitter way too much? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, him.
That guy. Who also said he was running for senator. Well, why is he sniffing somebody's kid? I don't know. That's your choices. Oh, is there anybody else? Oh, Joe Jorgensen, who thinks that the economy runs like your wallet.
No. There's two better choices. I hope you're ready, Kevin.
Mm-hmm.
But you won't find them on this week's Wisconsin ballot. Sparky knows. Hey, Sparky, who didn't make it to the Wisconsin ballot because they were 24 seconds late? Kanye West, that's right.
Is that true?
That is a very, very true story.
He was 24 seconds late?
He was 24 seconds late, and a judge in Wisconsin revoked his presidential ballot because it was late. And it was crazy.
You see, this just makes me feel like they think that he's a threat.
Yeah.
Because normally, if you're 24 seconds late for anything ever in your life, they say, you know what? It's 24 seconds.
Yeah.
It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, just get
on the ballot.
The judge came up and he said, he did did it so old. He did it so old school.
Taking over property.
No, man.
Yeah, right.
He said it so old school. He said by 5 rings on the clock, if you're 1 ring over, you're late.
Wow, that's ridiculous.
Dude, I couldn't even make that story up. Like, it was...
Judge sounds like he used to be a moderator for the Wild West shootouts.
Yeah,
You missed it
literally.
by 24 seconds there, partner. I'm sorry.
Look, and he was still within the 5... Like, he was still within the 5 o'clock range. Like, he wasn't like 5 o'clock and, like...
Yeah.
You know, like...
You see your shadow, that's it. You're going to die.
What kind of dusty relic kind of book is he reading out of? By the 5th toll, it's like, you're Wisconsin. You're supposed to be north.
Yeah, it was like 5 o'clock. It was 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and it was 5 o'clock in the afternoon and like 24 seconds. And he goes, by the toll of the ring at 5 rings on the clock. You're late.
That rooster knows the time better than any satellite.
Like, in all honesty, man, he should have had it in way before 5 o'clock. But if he waited, like, after 5 o'clock, then you're just late to the show, man.
No, I totally understand. It just really portrays the idea. It makes Kanye West. You know what? It feels now that they had all day up until 5 o'clock, so it kind of feels intentional that they did it a little late. So that way, what are we talking about? A little bit of publicity there, right? Look, Kanye tried to get on the ballot, and you're like, my God, I didn't even, before he said that, Tony, I didn't even know he was still even particularly trying to get on ballots.
Yeah.
But now I do. So this might have some intent on Kanye's side of doing it.
True. And that's the thing that he wanted to get. He wanted to get publicity. He wanted to get his name out there so that he can get onto more ballots and actually be a threat of some sort.
Man's a genius.
The man is a genius. He is a genius. But did you know there is one person on the independent list, Kevin, and you'll never believe who he is. Sparky knows who he is.
I'll never believe who he is?
You'll never believe. Who is it, Sparky? Do you happen to know?
Jesse Ventura?
No, he was actually a child actor. If you look up the movie First Kid, the kid that played the first kid in the movie, he's actually running as an independent.
One of the kids from the Mighty Ducks.
The Mighty Ducks also.
He was in the Mighty Ducks. He was in The First Kid with Sinbad.
The movie First Kid, yep.
Was there that big kid? That big guy that it was going to involve a crack?
No, not him. Not him. His name is Brock Pierce.
Brock Pierce, yes.
Brock Pierce. Brock Pierce is an independent billionaire. Like, the kid's a billionaire. He was I guess a childhood actor. He had appeared in a couple different shows. He was in First Kid. He was also in the Mighty Ducks 1 and 2. And he built up a little bit of an empire going through the independent scene. So he ended up getting like a couple businesses that went really well for him. And now he's going to run as an independent. And he's dropping like a ton of money. I don't know, man. He said, I want to make a change. I want to Brock the vote.
Well, if he wants to rock the boat, he should have gone Dawson's.
No. His catchphrase is Brock the vote.
Brock the boat?
Brock the vote. Yeah.
B-R-O-C-K.
Yeah, B-R-O-C-K. Brock Pierce. He wants to Brock the vote.
Oh my God, that's disgusting. I hate him already.
It's almost like Bloomberg spending $100 million in Florida.
Yeah, he sounds like a douchebag already.
This is crazy. People already know who they want already. I think people already know. I think people already decided already, like, who they're going to vote for.
Yeah. I want Tank Lady in there.
Tank Lady.
I think I'm going to go Tank Lady. I think everybody should own a tank at some point in time. I mean, it's mass retardation on an epic scale, but
I don't really agree with the libertarian method of doing things too much. I mean, I like their anti-drug policy, but then besides that, when you ask them how a credit line works, they're like, credit cards should be illegal. If I can't pay for it with my own money, I should never be able to buy it. And then you're like, what about police? Everyone should have a gun. You shoot who you don't like. You're policing yourself. It's like, whoa. What about the military?
Actually, right about now, that sounds pretty good, Kevin.
You see, Tony? There's a...
Anarchy in the streets, dude. They should do the purge and just wipe everybody out.
Just purge the hell out of it. Yeah, Jo Jorgensen, the way she talks about money, I'm sure she doesn't really understand that it's not real. They,
oh,
in
yeah.
The long run,
yeah.
Since in the long run we're all dead, but she thinks that it comes out of grandma's purse, and we only have $20, so we get $1 to the educator.
You get $20 in a Werther's original.
Yeah, she has like a pie chart, and then she's like, we can't afford anything because look at the pie chart's full. So we got to cut here, cut there. This thing, the Special Olympics, shut them. You know, we don't really need to be giving money towards that idea. But it's like, hey, I want to buy a tank. Cool. Here's your tank, and tax free.
Hey, not only that, but the United States government has a surplus of tanks.
Exactly. You know who we sell them to? People who want to kill each other.
That's true.
We don't do that domestically. We don't say like, hey, why are both those neighbors dead? Oh, he bought a tank. The other one bought a tank. They hate each other over snow parking, and they went blowing each other's houses up one day. Well, how come we didn't think ahead on that one? Oh, because President Jorgensen said that you can buy a tank, no questions asked. I mean, with the libertarian belief, you better invest in prisons because everyone will end up in it.
Nah, there will be no prisons. It'll be a Judge Dredd type of.
I'm sorry. Invest in graveyards then.
Yeah, invest in graveyards. There you go.
Invest in real estate graveyards.
Yeah, between that and body bags, you'll be okay.
Oh God, yeah.
Some more stuff in the news. I know Elon Musk is he's going to shoot up his prototype SN8 rocket. He's going to give it a 60,000 feet liftoff this week. That should be pretty interesting.
He's a genius.
Incredible. He's really an incredible guy.
That dude's a freaking... I would love to talk to him.
I don't like him very much, but I really enjoy Elon Musk.
I love Elon Musk.
I mean, the guy just looks at something and he says, yeah, I could do it. I could create it.
No, but see, here's the thing. Did you guys see the YouTube, his YouTube show about the Neuralink with the pigs?
Yeah.
Did you watch it? No,
Yeah,
that is the type of guy. That's the type of guy who is a genius, but needs a public speaker. Someone to eloquently.
Yeah, because he's not really good looking human.
No, and not even good looking human, but like he can't enunciate or complete a full sentence without going or
Man's a genius. Doesn't matter.
And that's the thing. I'm saying he can pay for somebody.
Thinking. That's what he's doing.
Oh yeah.
He overthinks everything.
He's thinking. How do I explain it to these dumb people without calling them dumb?
Pretty much, that's what it is.
And you could tell by his pauses, like they're not going to understand that. That's. You're waiting in anticipation, like, because gasoline is a bomb, and we don't want to drive underneath the bomb. That's why electricity. And they're like, yeah, but what are you going to do with people with their oil, huh?
I'm actually surprised you brought up the links, Tom, because that right there is the future of Xanax and everything else that's going to.
No. I agree. I think his Neuralink, and not even to say that Neuralink is the future. It's the future of mental health. It's the future of someone who has seizures, someone who has Tourette, someone who has like all these neurological or mental issues. And I think along the lines it'll be a great invention further out. As of right now, it's just a prototype. He put it in some pigs, but not any humans yet. But that's in the next stage.
Right, and it was successful. He did it. I mean, he really did it. And it's, to me...
Well, he did something.
The future of and there's no reason... He's going to be able to create a human brain that's going to be able to function and do everything. There's no such thing of somebody who has the cognitive decisions or the mental status of certain things now anymore. They're going to be able to they're going to have the intelligence to figure everything out now. Just because of what's that?
I really think that it's a step in a different direction, because we tried give it a pill. Before we tried give it a pill, we tried shock therapy. Before we tried shock therapy, we tried let's just remove a small
lobotomy.
Brain, the garbage. So this is a step in a different direction. Why not? Right? What's the worst that can happen? I mean, well, we could either continue to poison America, but at least we're not trying this shit out on rats or whatever the hell. He's got some humans that are willing to try it out.
Oh yeah.
But Kevin, you know what he's doing? He's wiping out the pharmaceutical companies.
He's becoming their competition. No one's going to wipe them out. There's too much money for it to be an immediate passage of right.
I see them taking them out. I'm seeing them taking Elon Musk out. They're not going to allow it.
Well,
the reason I'm saying it's not going to be an immediate passage, right? Because there's too much money there. Tesla, best car around, right? Probably the best car around. Ford still exists. GM, they still exist. Nissan, Toyota, Honda, you name them, they still exist. Tesla's been around for quite some time now. Well, enough time to the point where it hasn't been instantaneous overnight. But he's attempting to compete with them in the mental illness market, especially when you deal with the brain and you have people so frustrated. Like my father has ALS or not ALS, or Parkinson's. My kid has
like Lou Gehrig's or something.
So
it won't exist anymore with Elon Musk. That's the beautiful thing.
Well, that's
sure
a
that
far.
Every child that grows up is going to have like a super brain.
No. See, that's a far stretch for his particular invention. Like, it's just there's an invention right now that someone had come up with that's like two. I guess it's like 2 blocks, but they're big, and they fire electrons into your brain. But for them to specifically hit a spot is almost impossible. And I think that's the invention that they're currently working with, so that mental, and not necessarily...
Unless he's doing it on a relay system, where your brain's full of electrics anyways, and if it relays what frequency it needs to hit anyways, then it can kind of find the spot by consistent testing.
And that's exactly what it is.
What makes them sad, what makes them happy, so that way you can kind of locate it in the brain.
Yeah.
Well, they could do it with the heart. They could do it with the heart. They could go in there and just pulsate the heart and try to moderate the heart, whatever. Like, you want it fast, you want it slow, you want it this. That means that you can make even incredible super athletes just on the heart. But the brain itself, it could probably allow you to heal itself. It's going to probably live longer. That's what they're looking for. They're looking for the fountain of youth.
I know. Well, I think it's going to turn into a type of commercialized sleep number bed. Like, what do you want your brain to do now? Click. Okay, I'm good. I am good to go to work. This is all right.
Oh my God, I'm on meth.
$500 million on
why don't you turn down on the neural link there a little bit? All right, I'm good. All right, that's better.
All good now.
So much better.
Yeah.
Sorry, I sat on my Neuralink thing there for a second. I was in fucking outer space.
I was at an 82.
You was at an 82 all day, guys. Did you notice? Yes, everyone noticed.
Is Elon Musk still working on Hyperloop or no?
He is still working on Hyperloop. He's working with SpaceX. He's working with Tesla still. Tesla actually has a battery a battery facility for home batteries, and the solar. What is it? He has a solar tiles that you could actually put on top of your house, so that you don't have to put regular tiles down. You can put solar tiles down, and it's like roof shingles.
Oh, yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, it's freaking awesome, dude.
Would they have now that's a great idea, because I guess you would have to somehow send the signal over to your to your main yeah. So I guess it would be done by Bluetooth, maybe.
I don't know if it's done by Bluetooth. I know everything is connected to, of course, a home battery, and the battery is probably about 3 feet long, and you can put it anywhere in your house. And it actually runs your house. Like, you can literally, go 1 day's charge and then, pop it in through the battery.
So that's what you do. You find yourself a fixer-upper house off the tax list, throw some tiles on top, you got some electricity, you're ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but as an investor, do you think it's better for Elon Musk just to combine everything into one company, sort of like what Google did?
No way.
Make it into Alphabet, or?
No way.
No.
He's diversified so much into Tesla that, technically, he doesn't even have to do anything for Tesla. He's already a billionaire for Tesla, because he's combined his stock options into crazy numbers. And I know once he had hit a certain number, he got a certain amount of money. And then once he hit a certain amount of money, he got a certain set of commissions. So, all of these commissions ended up being billions of dollars.
The tax, the taxes is what I would look at if I was one of their accountants. I would say, because sometimes they'll give tax breaks for the automotive industry as far as whatever politician is in, and they would count towards the automotive industry all around. You get a tax break here and there, and say you're counting it as the sector, but with a Neuralink, so that'd be healthcare, right? Yep. That would be counted under healthcare. So maybe he might get some grant money for healthcare. So you want to not say, hey, we do healthcare and we do auto parts. Then they would say to themselves, oh, okay, looks like you're in good shape financially, so here's our middle figure and the checkbook's taken away. So you want to slice up your company enough to the point where you can get some free money just by having yourself short enough.
Technically, Elon Musk owns shares in the Boring Company. And I don't know if you knew what the Boring Company.
Amazon split up then? Because Amazon owns space companies and cars and other things. Shouldn't they just break it up? I mean, they're just one big company.
Unfortunately, what Amazon likes to do, Walmart is the same reason of why they wouldn't want to break up.
Exactly.
Walmart is a vertical integration between where a customer wants to get a one-stop shop. Okay, now that all has to go towards the same corporation if they want to integrate it with package deals like Amazon Prime. Walmart is making their own type of streaming network too. So now they're like an Amazon, only with physical stores for people that still like to go outside of the world instead of just strictly on their computer.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't want to split it up that way. In fact, if anything, Amazon would want to do is they would do an inverted split of their shares. They would do like a 3-to-1 split or something like that, similar to what Apple has done and similar to what Tesla would have done. So that way, people can also afford their shares of their company, and they get some more public interest involved too. So
massive. Yeah. That's such a smart idea.
That was boring. That was less comedy and more boring. We do have.
No,
you're just telling the facts, man. That's what we're here for, to tell the truth.
Yeah, definitely. I think that even with a company like Walmart, they got into Direct Talk. Direct Talk was their cellular service that they had given out through Walmart, and they had trying to get into the cellular market, for their end. But Amazon, they've done their own thing. I'm sure they've done their own, little sects of different things cell phones, internet, blah 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 blah. Whatever.
Amazon, they've been the middleman ready to take a little bit of a loss just to make sure you get a subscription from them, which is such a brilliant concept. The only thing is you need to have a lot of investors in there, and you need to bleed money for about 15 years.
Yeah. And
Jeff Bezos was bleeding money for 15 years, and I never heard anybody say, "Oh my God, Jeff Bezos, the poorest, the dumbest man around. This guy, I think, I've heard a lot of people say it like, oh my God, he's so dumb. They're kicking him while he's down, and now they're kicking him while he's up. Yo, man, just stop kicking the guy."
Yeah.
All right?
And the guy's a trillionaire. The guy's a trillionaire.
Enjoy the product that he put out there for everybody. And if you don't
stop
enjoy
picking on his wife, too. Stop picking on his wife. My future wife.
Yeah, future wife, which is Jeff Bezos' ex-wife. Does he have an ex? It's like I have to bring this up. I saw this.
Kelly McKenzie. What's her name? What's her name again? Jeff Bezos, sure. Kelly Bezos. I don't know what her name is.
Maybe. I saw this thing on speaking of streaming networks, that show Cuties is on, and everybody's very upset because of a real life thing that happens every day. Right now, they're saying that they're going to drop their Netflix subscription right in time for Cobra Kai not to get any viewers. Now, so I don't know. I'm more of a less caring of a censorship person. In my mind, the show's already canceled because I don't watch it. Yeah. I have no reason to watch it at all. It's just throwing that little tidbit out there.
You know what the funny thing is about that, Kevin?
If you want to keep Netflix, but you don't want to watch something because you think it might creep you out, well, then you press the next button.
Here's the question for you. Is there any type of pedophilia in this TV show from Cutie? I mean, I know it's French. I know the girls want to dance.
Yeah, I've heard that there's an actual...
They get perverted.
Yeah, I've heard there's an actual topless scene in the movie, or in the show.
Oh. Well, there you go then.
Yeah.
I didn't see any topless scene. I just have, I honestly, Mike, I've seen just like a preview of it, and I'm like, oh, well, that's something I'd never be interested in watching. So, on we go. Instead
I saw the trailer, and I said no interest, because I hate foreign films, and I don't want to watch it.
I hate it.
Not worth it.
Like, you gotta be crazy. You group yourself in with the people that say they're gonna boycott the NFL, and they tell everybody about how they're boycotting it. Dude, if you're really boycotting it, you're not watching it. Don't, continue to profess it.
Yeah, don't pop in for 5 minutes and then to just say, oh, man. Because this is what people are doing. People are going into their Netflix account. They're saying, oh, man, this Cutie movie. All right, I'm going to watch 5 minutes of it to see how bad it is. You know what? You just signed in for 5 minutes of your time to watch this freaking movie. Or not even the movie, the series.
You are creating your own pain.
Yes.
Like the great Howard Stern said, if you don't like it, just turn me off then.
That's
it's
it.
not easy.
It is exactly.
If Netflix sees that there's no demand for it, and there's no outrage, there's no viewers on it because they can see it instantaneously if you're clicking on it, they will take it off all by themselves.
You know what's ranked in Netflix? It's actually ranked in Netflix, so people are watching it.
Yes.
So it's ranked number 8 in Netflix. So that means, I don't know.
It'll never get past 5. It'll never get past 5.
Now, if we could look at it as as the most innocent way possible and not think that pedophiles ever exist, let's take the pedophile thing off the table there for a second, all right? I'm picking it up off the table. I'm taking it off the table. We are living in a world right now, guys. Are you ready? Where pedophiles and child molesters do not exist, okay?
Whoa!
So we're taking that. I know, right? We're ready for this. We're taking
Utopia
that off the table, and we're watching the show now. And it looks like those kids that you have them cheering as far as cheerleader rants or just doing dance routines. It seems like more of a show for kids to watch. So if kids are watching that, either they're going to be like, oh, wow, that's really influential. Well, you know what else is influential? When a kid is watching a TV show that involves guns and they're running around the house saying, I'm shooting you, you're dead. Oh, they're pretending to be a murderer. I mean, if you really want to throw out the censorship rule, we got a lot to censor down the road. It's if you were against people being angry about Baby It's Cold Outside the song, then you should also be against anyone that wants to cancel anything that you're also not watching.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
The next person we should boycott is Danny LaRusso.
Why? Because of the illegal kick?
Right.
Yeah, right. It was illegal. I love that.
We got kicked in the face. There's no question about it.
Hey, are you still sore because I beat you in the competition years ago? Yeah, it was an illegal.
But he wasn't wrong. It's true. And then he stole his girl off him too. So.
Oh yeah, then he stole his girl.
Yeah.
But never did anything past that. Like he just broke up with her all of a sudden.
Tony, you gave me a homework assignment to do
I
with
did.
the foods that should never be dipped in chocolate.
Yeah. And the only reason why I say this is because in one of our topics here, I wanted to talk about new innovative ideas about snack foods that are hitting the United States. And like, what kind of limit can you actually put on a particular snack? Like, so they have this peanut butter cup that they're going to fill with potato chips.
Yeah.
And
I would eat it.
I'd eat the shit out of that, right? You would too.
Yeah, I would eat it.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, I used to put potato chips in my Ogie, so I don't know.
Well, yeah.
Tony, they already tried out the potato chip shape. Remember swoops?
Yes, I did like those.
Okay. So they're just going a step further when they're just like, why do just the shape when we can throw a chip right in there? A chip, a pretzel, what's the difference? We'll throw it. I'm sounding, whenever I get a little aggravated or excited, I sound more and more like Jerry Seinfeld. A chip, a pretzel. What's the difference?
What's your favorite chip? Like, what's your favorite one, Kevin?
Oh, I'm a big fan of Pringles because of my obsessive compulsive disorder. I like how they're all lined up.
They're all the same. They all
Yeah,
taste the same. They all have the same
like
flavoring.
The chips, like the Weekend.
I just don't like the bag because if you ever had the bag and you're sharing with another person, you got people that are extra long diggers. You ever have to share a bag of chips with a long digger? They got their hand in there, and there's the 2-second rule. Get a chip, 1, 2, you pull it out. You don't get a chip and you're in there for over 10 seconds. What are you doing?
Yeah, you're over chipping.
You've already got.
What's your favorite chip, John? What's your favorite chip? Is Sparky with us anymore, or did he fall asleep?
Yes, he's thinking.
Oh.
I'll get back to you. But I like a couple different kinds, actually. I like the Lay's. I like the Pringles.
Middlewursts are pretty good. Yeah. I've been a lime Tostitos guy for a while now.
Okay, that's a really good chip. I'll give them the credit there.
Those are pretty good also.
Dude, that's a banging
Put
chips.
Reese's Pieces.
Yeah, I would put that in a Reese's Pieces.
Screw the salsa. Do you have any? Do you have any liquid chocolate here? It's like, no, sir. We're not tasting like that. Holy shit, this is chip.
Yeah. I took a trip to the store the other day, right?
Can I get some pancake syrup for my chips? What kind of restaurant is this? Ah!
Yeah, I went to the store the other day.
That's actually not bad. Putting maple
Syrup
on chips?
You haven't done that.
Yes, I have. Yes, I actually put some Vermont
He's a big
syrup
guy.
on my
Come
chips.
on.
They're delicious.
You're not putting it past him for him to put syrup on a chip.
Okay.
I love mixing food together. I love it.
Well put. Yeah.
I'm just going there.
With chocolate.
Mike, would you put chocolate on a pickle?
I'll try it once, just to say I did it.
Okay, well, see, they got this Iowa State Fair that they did it. Just they put chocolate on a pickle. It's a big thing in Iowa for their little state fair. People go for miles around to eat the deep fried pickle, and they throw some chocolate on top of it. Talk about an interesting combination there. And then they, you guys are fans of Mortal Kombat. You remember Scorpion, right?
Oh yeah. Get over here.
So you put chocolate on a scorpion.
Ooh, chocolate's covered scorpions.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds delicious right there.
The poison inside of the scorpion is supposed to give you a slight high. They do that in Indonesia.
Yeah.
Weird places, right? Then they got, let me see here, chocolate watermelon, chocolate on a watermelon, chocolate, where'd Mike go?
Some cherry stuff. Hold on.
Jesus, I didn't know. I see a portrait of you there.
He's getting hungry. He has a chocolate flavored Sasquatch.
I love your picture. It's almost like saying like, "I'll be right back."
Yeah, it's like a public PBS broadcasting.
We got
Welcome to Uncle Mikey's house.
Chocolate on fish.
Oh.
Yeah, they dip it right into the fish like a sardine type fish.
No.
Holy crap. That's got to give you a special case of the farts.
Yeah. The shits. Oh my god.
And then you got the, this one looks okay. This one seems okay. The corn dog one. Corn dog chocolate. Chocolate on a corn dog.
Okay.
That's doable.
Okay.
That's totally doable. And then these, oh man, why does it have to be China every time? Seriously.
Always has to be China.
Okay, so this one kind
Chinese chocolate? I'm not going to do that.
Well, I'm sure they make the chocolate in China, but it's a delicacy in some parts of China to put it on an onion. Damn it, just eat a bat already.
Yeah.
Speaking of, no, I'm joking.
Chocolate-covered bats.
This one was actually a flop by a company that you would really think that it'd be a great idea for, but it didn't really take off so well. It was called a bacon chocolate covered Twinkie. That actually doesn't sound bad. That really doesn't sound bad.
That's really good, actually.
I've had chocolate-covered bacon with peanut butter.
They got that on here, and then they got the beef jerky one also.
Oh, yeah.
No jerky, but bacon.
But bacon, yeah. I can see with the bacon. But the Twinkie one, that's surprising. This one failed to make the grade.
I would have chocolate-covered bacon with sprinkles on it.
Well, what you do is you take the Twinkie, right? And you wrap it up in bacon. Then you bread it. Then you fry it. And then you put the chocolate on top of it.
That would work. It looks like they just put some artificial bacon flavoring in this thing because it looks pretty baconless as far as the actual meat goes. You know.
I could see them going as cheap as possible and go like deep fried with bacon bits on the outside.
Oh yeah, you know the Twinkie factory. You wouldn't. They're not afraid of going taking their things on the cheap.
Yeah, definitely not. Definitely not. Speaking of deep fried stuff, right?
Cheaper, but
hey,
will it really be considered food then? It would be more couch cushion than food.
Hey, speaking of cushions and deep fried, this will actually lead into our last topic here. Did you know that McDonald's... I like the nice segue that you brought in there. All right. McDonald's is actually bringing out a 3-foot body pillow in the shape of a chicken nugget.
Oh my god.
I would buy it.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, why not?
I mean, it sounds like it's going to be a fun product for kids, but if their parents are just really messed up one night and hungry, they might eat them while they're inside of it.
What if it's like, and not to say that Honey Boo Boo.
Or might have sex with their pillow.
Yeah.
This is true.
Well, yeah.
Baby, you ain't never looked so sexy.
Your golden fried deliciousness.
Yeah, a lot of role playing going on where, you know, one guy has a fetish for breaded chicken, and you're gonna just Pornhub that. Pornhub.
Yeah. Someone going way deep into a chicken nugget.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, now I'm gonna give you the cream filling.
Long, just like a chicken nugget would feel. Oh, gross.
I just found an interesting fact on chicken nuggets. If you put chicken nuggets down your underwear, you actually will warm up your...
Fun
fact.
I would sure anybody out there goes to McDonald's, get some chicken nuggets, and put it down your pants and see what happens.
See?
Yeah, we will put you...
Because, what's the worst thing that can happen? You're just eating what you put down your own pants.
You're right.
Well, we were going to put you on camera. We'll make sure you're on the show.
Yeah. No, Mike, they're gonna don't tell them to do that, Mike. They're gonna say like, oh, I put the chicken nuggets on my pants, now I ate it, and now my herpes are on my face.
Yeah. You know, actually, don't be stupid. Don't be dumb and don't do it. Yeah.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't.
Yeah.
It's dangerous.
E-Rock with the dough.
Way to go, Donald Trump.
Rock cookie dough never hurt anybody.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, put that in your pants and then eat it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, man.
These are the people that shouldn't survive.
That's true. That's true. Natural selection's going to take over.
You would think so. You would. Yeah, I was always a proponent of that too, man. But there are way too many dumb people walking around for me to believe that exists anymore. You know,
That's actually true.
They're too dumb to die. Like, hey, sir, you don't have an arm. I don't know. I didn't have a heartbeat this morning either, but I'm still out here, right? Holy crap! You know.
That's what you should look into, Tony, for one of your game shows.
Yeah.
Just to see how many people survive drinking Clorox.
Ooh. Okay. No, let's not do that.
Down.
No.
One is the truth and one's the facts.
Hey, let's get into
there were some survivors of the Tide Pod Challenge, so.
Oh, that's true.
Was there?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah. They survived after going to the hospital. They survived.
They just roto-root your insides.
I want to interview them. Yeah. So what was going through your mind? It really hurt my throat. Okay.
I was in a coma for 6 months.
Yeah, for real. All right, let's.
You know, rich people call a coma that small island outside of Jamaica a coma. It's a beautiful place. These
Shouldn't
people
be
are
happy.
in a coma. I thought they were broke. Like, no, sir, not the rich place not the island that only rich people know about. It's an almost forever death sleep.
Bahamas, Jamaica. I am gonna take it.
So similarly named.
All right, let's get into the second half portion of our show. Sparky, where are we this week as far as where we need to be in states?
The news, part 2.
The news, part 2. All right, so...
Oh, yeah, I just want to mention something, too. Happy birthday to Tony Caswell. His birthday was on Saturday. So,
Happy birthday.
Woo!
Yeah.
Forgot all about it.
Yeah,
Why
you
didn't you
did.
tell
Yeah, you
anybody?
did, Sparky. I thought you were my friend.
God damn it. God damn you,
Yeah, did
face.
you buy breakfast, Sparky?
I was at work, so.
Yeah, he was. I actually took off work that day. It was nice. But, anyway, Sparky, for the people watching at home and the people listening on their streaming devices, how do we happen to play this game?
Okay, what's going to happen is you are going to read off 5 stories for 3 different categories. Now, what everybody's going to have to do, you're going to have to figure out if the story is true, the story is false, or if they're all true, or if they're all false. That never happens. But now, remember, if there's any mention of meth, it's always a true story. So meth is true.
All right. In a
Can we
way...
put money on this or no? Can we put money on the...
Yeah.
A dime play?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right. We'll go at the end. Winner takes all, and I get the play too. All right. So,
Oh, boy.
yay! I'm 40 cents richer.
You're like that guy who wants to be a millionaire. I totally don't know the answers.
Yeah. You and Sparky know the answers because he already has the drawing.
No, he has no clue.
They should get John Edwards to sit in Regis's chair so that way they can continue the good old millionaire days.
That's it. We're gonna get Artie Hoffman back on here to read the stories again.
I was excited for you because I thought Hulk Hogan died, and I said, "Oh, I bet you Kevin has that on his list."
Whoa, Hulk Hogan almost died.
No, it was a fake.
It was a hoax.
Yeah, it was a fake hoax.
Points
But I
down.
saw but if he died, I was said, "Oh, yeah, Kevin has it."
Yeah, Kevin would have been all over that.
That would have been a sad day for all the Hulkamaniacs.
Ah, true. All right, so let's head down this road of New Mexico, New Hampshire. We're going to start in with these 5 stories, and we're going to start with story number 1. New Hampshire man attempts to rob a local home by pilfering the leftovers in the fridge and taking a nap on the couch.
This sounds like a Yogi Bear type of thief.
Story number 2. New Hampshire man arrested for wearing a saran-wrapped bikini at the beach.
A New Hampshire man?
New Hampshire man.
Oh, New Hampshire, live or die.
They get better, Kevin.
Story number 3.
Oh,
Story. Oh, they get a lot better.
There's no beach in New Hampshire.
It's right there.
Is there?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's directly north of Boston, so.
Okay. I'm thinking, we're right there.
I had to look it up too. I'm like, wait, there's no beach by New Hampshire, and in the southern tip of New Hampshire there is.
Dude, that guy was going out of his way for some kind of exhibitionist thing.
I'm not saying that it's a true story or a false story. I'm just saying that it's a story.
Keep bringing it, New Hampshire. Keep bringing it.
Story number 3, New Hampshire man arrested for attempting to steal from a grocery store when he sprayed himself in the face with mace to try to get away from employees.
Oh, that's true.
Story number 4, New Hampshire man arrested for trying to avoid police at a routine traffic stop. Instead, he threw out his loaded shotgun out the window, only to blow out his own tire on his car.
Yeah, I've done something like that before. I was driving around drinking a beer, right? And I saw like 2 cop cars up the road with their flashing lights. So me and my buddy Gerjo, Indian kid that I took on the ride with me, just met him. Anyways, picked up.
You and Kumal.
Yeah, I went turning around because I'm like, turned around real quick, and then one was kind of following me, right? But I could see the lights were kind of closer. So I ended up taking a left, taking another left, taking a right, and then going over the medium, then going on the wrong side of the road, then going into a parking lot, then going on the wrong side of the road again, then beating my horn, then going on the right side of the road, and going to another bar just because, holy shit, I drove on the wrong side of the road twice in a row. Cop, it was a stroke of genius at the young age of 22.
It's a good drunk decision.
No sirens
over, seminary. Pull over right now.
Yeah.
No sirens were put on. I just needed to get the hell off the road real quick and get another beer in my system just so I could think quick.
Oh, yeah.
So I could,
that was almost like the code of contra that you were doing there. Up, down, left, right.
Up, down, left, right, B, select, start.
Yeah. And then the blood code came on, and you guys wouldn't even realize.
There's also another part of the story. Thank God he didn't throw out the ton of meth that he had on him.
Well, that's true.
That's true.
Sparky said anything with meth is true.
And story number 5, New Hampshire man arrested for threatening police with a log.
Oh, man. Who are the cops that are doing this? They got guns. It should only count as a threat if the weapon you're using is equal to what the weapon somebody's defending themselves with. I'm just throwing it out there.
Just throwing it out there.
By wagging his finger. Quick. Turn him into Swiss cheese. Bang, 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 bang. You know. It's like, well, I finally got to use my gun. It only took 2 hours. I've been a cop. This is great. All of this. This reminds me of hunting, only humans, and people I probably don't like.
Oh, yeah. So, Kevin, we'll start out with you. 1 to 5. What are you thinking, brother?
You know what? I'm just going to say that New Hampshire man sounds very unique. Right off the bat. We have not gotten to Vermont, man, and I cannot wait until we get to Vermont, man, because how similar the stories can't be because they're close to each other. I'm going all true up because now there's a very expansion amount of crimes. There's threatening going on. There's a little bit of meth. There's a dash of meth.
A dash of meth.
I can see it. There's a little bit of an exhibitionist public exposure thing. This new house is a bikini. Live free or die. I can see those New Hampshire's doing that. I've been up towards New Hampshire before. They're not weird. They're not crazy people. Crazy people, Connecticut. Ooh, crazy. A little weird.
A little weird, yeah.
Vermont, kind of like Connecticut, but very nice. Very much. It feels like you're in Canada more than in Vermont as far as the attitude goes. But I could totally see all these stories being true from New Hampshire.
Okay. Sparky, what are you thinking?
They're all true.
All true. All right. Mike, where are we going?
I think the only one that's false. I think the guy that's holding the log doesn't sound legit.
Log. Because who only does that but Ren and Stimpy? Log.
Yeah.
Brought to you by Log.
Everything else is true except the log. That's it.
All right. Story number 1. Story number 1, a New Hampshire man attempts to rob a local home by pilfering the leftovers in the fridge and taking a nap on the couch.
True.
We've seen this story probably about 3 times already.
Yeah, people all right, I got the whole house robbed.
Take a nap.
It's comfortable.
He ate all the chicken wings out of the fridge. It is a true story.
What? Wait, gotta see this picture.
There you go.
Honey, our house got robbed. Oh, wait, he is on the couch. The sad...
What did the chicken, was it chicken that he was eating, the chicken nuggets, or was it like turkey nuggets?
I think it would probably be turkey because, you know, the tryptophan would definitely kick in and make him sleep.
Yeah. I mean, he just read the package like, and even a better question, if it wasn't turkey nuggets, why can't I buy a turkey nugget?
That's a good question.
I would eat them, man. That sounds not only healthier than a chicken nugget, it sounds delicious.
That's a good question. I think we're going to have to make that. We're going to have to make that into a thing, Kevin. That's our $1 million idea.
Knock at the door.
Copyrighted.
Live turkey for me.
We're
like, all right, we do this, we can do it. Only because I'm pretty sure you know that I would always invite you in and say, all right, we're going to kill this.
Kevin, copyrighted by the Podguyz Podcast. We will make the turkey nugget.
Yeah, let's go live with the murder of a turkey and how the process is made. And
fresh plucking.
A cooking show.
Yeah, it'll be the fresh plucking. Story number 2. New Hampshire man arrested for wearing a saran-wrap bikini at the beach. I had too much invested in this to not call it a fake story, so it is a true story.
Dark times.
Sparky, let's see this wonderful picture.
It sounded true. It really did sound true.
Do you like my bikini? It's true. I can really see your nuts. It is such a true story.
That's all you're doing, man. That's all you're doing.
Let me just say that not only was it an older gentleman that did this, like in his 50s, almost 60s.
He forgot the wax.
I'm thinking he forgot the wax. Wax on, wax off. Clearly. Clearly.
All
Yeah,
right.
you get it?
I see it.
It's a ran wrap. He was asked to leave the beach. He declined by saying, "Hey, it's my bathing suit. It's not my fault that you can see through it." And apparently he was laid out in handcuffs and taken away. Yeah.
Couldn't they just, I don't know. If it was, I'm not defending it. That sounds terrible.
Yeah. The whole thing, naked old man, no, bad, no touchy.
No.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, no way. Story number 3, New Hampshire man arrested for attempting to steal from a grocery store when he sprayed himself in the face with mace to try and get away from employees. True story.
Obvious.
Yeah.
As crazy as that sounds, mace has a very, smell to it. It is a repellent kind of smell to it.
As an irritant, yes, of course.
Oh, man.
That's
why they should create something like more of pumpkin spice and mace.
True.
What? That would be good for the ladies, like for the Starbucks. That would be.
Yeah, you can put it on your keychain. You could be like, "Oh, look, a little spritz here, a little spritz there."
Like, I feel protected too, so.
Yeah, it would be the scent of alleyways in the fall of rape time. We have the mace scent for you.
New York City subway smell.
Yeah, New York City subway smell would be great.
Yeah, pumpkin spice, white peppermint chocolate, mace.
Yeah, Paul Trolls candle.
So stop it, I will spray you. Hashtag it burns. Clearly, when you're... Now, and see, this guy was smart. Like, he was really smart for a dumb criminal. And the fact that he brought mace to the grocery store with him and to try to get away by spraying the mace, only to reverse the can and spray it directly in his face. Probably not the smartest move.
Definitely not. No. But
yeah.
The outline of his plan is definitely smarter than a lot of the criminals that we've read throughout all these states. So
yeah, he was brilliant.
He gets a B+ for me, and he gets a B+.
I'll go B+ with you. I'm okay with that.
He's up there with Canoe Guy. All right.
Ooh. Canoe Man tried to avoid police by taking a canoe out on the lake.
Yo, he made a Grand Theft Auto 5 getaway there.
Yeah.
And he got away with it. If it
wasn't smart.
If it wasn't for those damn police calling ahead of a helicopter and boats also.
Yeah, they stole somebody's boat.
Dude, if the river goes that way, wait for him.
That's fantastic. Story number 4. I can't wait for this one to be on Sparky's list. New Hampshire man arrested for trying to avoid police at a routine traffic stop. Instead, he threw out his loaded shotgun out the window, only to blow out his own tire. Thank God he didn't throw out the ton of meth that he had on him. True story.
Of course it's true.
Of course it's a true story.
Looks like he made a life or meth decision.
A life or meth situation, yeah.
Life or meth decision.
Life or meth decision.
And now he's doing life for meth, so, well.
Sparky, you're going to have to change the hashtag on that to hashtag life or meth. Hashtag life or meth decision.
True stories, all right?
It is a very true story. When you're getting chased down by the cops, I love it. When you're getting chased by the cops and you have a loaded shotgun and a ton of meth in the car, and then you do the quick check to see if the cops are still chasing you, and you toss the loaded shotgun out the window for it only to bounce off the curb, fire because you forgot to put on the safety.
Yeah.
And you cocked it back, by the way. He cocked it back and threw it out the window.
This sounds like it's out of a chase scene from a John Candy detective movie. You know, like, you gotta be just, like, writing this as you're going along. Maybe Delirium or whatever, yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it just doesn't... the cops have to, thank the gun in this one. Give the gun the key to the city, the shotgun, the key to the city. Like, it's not for this shotgun here. Doing its brave thing.
Now, this clearly goes to show how much of a meth head he is, because he never threw out the meth. He decided to throw the shotgun first.
The biggest problem, though, is if he throws the shotgun, right, and the cops want a gun charge on him, they will slow down, they'll pick up the gun, and then fall him down later.
Correct.
If he throws out all the meth, right, now he has no meth. He has no means to, even if he gets away, say he gets away from the police and he can sell that meth and get out of there, and now he's got money and a means to work the money to get the hell out of there. What's he going to do, sell the shotgun? So, I mean, the guy is as riddled of a drug addict as you're probably talking about. He kind of made the right choice monetarily and took the drug charge over the weapons charge, because weapons charge is going to be really
once again we're going with a smart criminal instead of a dumb criminal.
It's not that yet. He's pretty dumb. He's pretty dumb anyways. But the only thing that got him was a freak accident with a gun going off right at his tire.
Crazy. That's crazy, dude.
Dude, 8 out of 10 times that guy gets away.
Yeah. But
he shot his own tire, poor bastard.
Yeah, it blew out his tire, screeching him to a halt. May the meth be with you. Lift your head up to the meth.
Lift your head up, my child. May the meth be with you. And also with you.
Story number 5.
They made a religion all about crystal meth, where it's just like, how are we all feeling today?
We're good!
Somebody's got a motorcycle there.
Story number 5, New Hampshire man arrested for threatening police with a log. A log is a true story. These are all true for today.
True stories all around?
True stories all around for the first 5.
The hat's coming in there. We got an angry lumberjack with a log. Hashtag, what the...
Chainsaw is lighter.
Chainsaw is lighter.
Chainsaw is lighter. Jesus.
Holy Jesus, I can't wait to get through these stories. Clearly, number 5, true story. Very deranged individual threatened cops with a log. Of course, they...
Dude.
Not even a branch, not a tree, but a log. A log. I wish they said how long the log actually was.
Even if this guy is deadly with a log to the point where they made he was an X-Men character, he still sounds kind of lame.
Yeah, log man. He sounds like Ron Jeremy as a porn X-Men character.
Zip. What the fuck?
Oh my God, he's the log.
I don't think we can have you on the team. Well, why not? Because this is a school. Any more reasons you need?
Perfect place for a porn parody.
A school and there's underage kids here. And, oh my God, he's not kidding. Somebody get him out of here. Sir, I think that's going to be a problem. It's getting bigger on us. Holy crap.
All right, so on this mission, we're going to have Archangel, Beast, Cyclops, and the log.
Cyclops is like, don't worry, I'll cut down the fence with my Cyclops ability. Bam! The Beast is like, don't worry, I'll find a way to get inside. What are you going to do, Log? Log, where'd you go? Ow, ow. Oh, my God. Why does he always do this?
He's always doing this, that bastard. Let's start in with the next 5. We'll get this over as soon as possible. Story number 1, New Hampshire woman. Thank God the women actually play a big part in this one now.
Okay.
New Hampshire woman.
Too, right?
I'm sorry?
The weekend too, right?
Yeah, weekend 2 movement.
This one's for you, girls.
Yeah, this one's for you, ladies. Let's get New Hampshire woman arrested after pleading guilty to fentanyl trafficking. After her husband got sentenced, only to be in jail with him at the same time.
Man.
This one is up for you, ladies. That's love right there.
This is true. I don't even know this true. Right, that's true.
That's love right there. That's some love. Story number 2, New Hampshire man arrested for after accidental gunfire strikes a neighbor.
That's hilarious.
That's true.
Story
happens in Pennsylvania all the time.
Oh yeah. Story number 3, New Mexico man. This is where we're gonna get it. We're gonna go into New Mexico this time. New Mexico man arrested for assaulting an officer in public nudity. When he was caught naked in a hot tub, he then assaulted the cop with the radio microphone.
Where do we even go with this?
I'm just going to assume there's a drug involved. I might be wrong. Maybe people work like that on pure air.
Kevin, I'm not going to say that there is meth involved because you won't see it from my mouth.
Oh, crap.
That could be meth could definitely be involved in a story somewhere.
Oh yeah, you're dealing with the home of Breaking Bad right there.
Guaranteed, there's meth involved.
Oh yeah. Story number 4. I love this story, and I can't wait to see the picture. New Mexico man arrested after fleeing police, only to be chased down to his mom's house, where he hid in the ceiling. He fought off 3 officers and a dog.
They had to include the dog?
They had to include the dog.
At all either, so.
Wait, don't they include dogs as the officer?
Ah!
That would be 4.
That would be 4.
If I was a judge that wanted to be a particular dick to this dude, just
Could be
that
something.
dog was on duty. Counts as an officer.
That's
Looks
true.
like you're doing life in prison. For a dog? Yeah, for a dog.
Now wait for this one, Kevin. This is going to be a good one for you. New Mexico man. What do you think about New Mexico man so far? New Mexico man sounds like a different breed, right?
First of all of New Mexico just feels like an outlaw kind of land. I can't name a major city besides Albuquerque.
Albuquerque, that's it.
The biggest thing that it's noted for is Breaking Bad.
Truth or consequences.
So,
Truth or consequences, New Mexico.
Is that their state motto?
That's an actual name of a state, the city in the state.
The city of New Mexico.
Truth or consequences, yeah.
Going on there.
Yeah. Yeah,
See,
yeah.
New Mexico feels like I would rather say this about Alabama or Georgia, but we've already gone through those guys before, and they don't really seem as stereotypical as possible. New Mexico is the kind of place where you see 2 people with the same last name, they're holding hands, and you're not sure if they're related to each other or if it's husband and wife.
True.
So she's captured.
I'm gonna cut into number 5 here.
Like a good kidnapping state too for trafficking around the border.
That's true. I'm gonna cut into number 5 here. New Mexico man arrested for robbing a dry cleaners. He uses a small piece of duct tape to cover the license plate of his car.
That's suspicious right off the bat. Why is he even doing that?
A witness was able to see almost all the letters and numbers on the license plate to call the cops.
I hope it's false. But something in me, deep down, says this one's true.
Yeah. We'll start out from 1 to 5. Kevin, let's roll it around.
I'm going all true on my man. I am going all true. Man, this is too much with you blended them on me. We're doing the news, so it's New Mexico, or New Hampshire and New Mexico, and there's nothing I could see in New Mexico that couldn't be true, unless they say, man goes to his job for 1 week in a row.
Without getting drunk.
That's false. There's no way in New Mexico he's doing that.
Yeah, without getting drunk. Yeah. Sparky, I know you're all in, brother.
They're going all in.
All right, Mike, what are you thinking, brother?
I think it's all true.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll rock around to number 1. New Hampshire woman arrested for pleading guilty to fentanyl trafficking after her husband got sentenced, only to be in jail with him at the exact same time.
Oh, please be true.
That is true. That is true love, brother. True love. Honey, if I got caught, why would you do the same thing? Hashtag the family that does the crime does the time.
A lot of families go to jail together, it's a thing.
That's true. They don't want to be alone.
Except for that one incident, that happened way back in the 60s, the Manson family. The only one that went there was Charlie.
That's true. That is true.
The rest of them just plain old got off.
No, a lot of them are still in jail.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh, no, the one girl was free, right? That's the only one, the latest thing?
Yeah.
Was there... Wasn't she free or no?
I think she was freed. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
I think some of the other ones are still in jail.
I know Charlie got revoked for his bail.
He died, though. Charlie died.
Well, before he died, like, he got revoked, though, didn't he?
But he also got married, too, so...
For like the 15th time he got denied bail.
Yeah.
And not the bail, parole.
Revoked parole. Yeah.
Pretty good music. I didn't hate it. Did not hate it. It was very much, in my opinion, it was very much shamed more than it was brought to you, sort of thing. If you look it up, Charlie Manson, "You're a Game Girl" is one of the Charlie Manson songs. Pretty good stuff. Not bad. I'm not even joking.
Yeah, he has some interesting music.
Yeah, okay, he was playing basic chords. Bob Dylan played basic chords. There's still a okay lyrical balance in the whole entire song, but it's throwing it out there. A little Charlie Manson shout out for his solo career. That didn't last too long.
Yeah, clearly when you're running a fentanyl ring, husband and wife definitely want to stick together when you're trying to sell fentanyl. He got sentenced, she got sentenced, and I guess they got the same prison time so that they could be together for the same amount of time in prison. Blah, 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 blah. Story number 2. New Hampshire man arrested for accidental gunfire strikes neighbor. True story.
Yeah, guns.
The gun got jammed.
Normally, not the picture. I gotta see this crap.
The gun got jammed. Luckily, nobody was home. And believe it or not, man, that's exactly what happened.
Mike, did you see that or no?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, he's got the guy. Man, that's great. That's great.
His drives are getting better and better.
I love it.
Yeah.
Knocked it out of the park, man. You're hitting home runs today. I love it.
Yeah, right on target, Sparky. When you're shooting through your house into another house, because your gun goes off mysteriously, and you have no idea that you shot a bullet into the other house, but striking him as well. That's just pure luck right there. Pure luck.
God, there was... Hey, did you shoot anything at the range today? Nah, I'm a terrible shot. Oops, I dropped my gun. Bang. Oh, I think I got something. The cops shouldn't even arrest him. They'd be like, oh, Jim over here couldn't shoot the broadside of a barn. This is what God's doing.
Yeah. Let's gut him. We'll leave his entrails on the sidewalk. Yeah, like you would do with the deer. You would gut him, you would leave his entrails on in the woods. No.
Okay.
All right. Story number 3, New Mexico man arrested for assaulting an officer in public nudity when he was caught naked in a hot tub, then assaulted the cop with his radio microphone.
Oh, that's true.
How could this not be true? It's an awesome story. True story.
I'm going to commend the guy extra points for use of a weapon right there, already in the policeman's car.
Yeah. He didn't even schlong-dong him. Hey, let go of my mic, so grab your own. Hashtag the water got cold. Sparky clearly drew the ding-dong.
Well, let me tell you, Jerry, the water got cold. It's shrinkage, I'm telling you.
When you're in a hot tub at the hotel and the cops get called on you because you're naked, and you go and assault the police because, hey, Kevin, guess what happens when you drink and then go into a hot tub?
I'm guessing you dehydrate a little bit, right?
You get dehydrated and you hallucinate.
Well, how about that?
How about that, right? Who would have thought? Who would have thought that hot tubs and drinking did not mix?
You could buy a hot tub, 6-pack of beer, you're good all year round. Yeah, the chemicals that are in the hot tub and the heat from the hot tub, including with a good amount of alcohol, can have anybody typically hallucinate. This can also happen on the beach if you go swimming. If you go swimming and then you're on the beach and then you're back on the beach and you get whacked with the humidity while you're also boozing, and then you go back and forth and back and forth.
Makes it so much worse.
Pass out. Your blood pressure could go from ranging from high to low to high to low. It could really mess with your brain. If they marketed alcohol out there as if it was one step away from gasoline, we'll just replace alcohol with gasoline and tell me if swimming's a good idea. Or even sitting or doing anything. I mean, Jesus Lord.
Agreed, brother. Agreed. Yeah, it's a crazy mix-up. Don't go drinking and then hit the hot tub. They actually have warning signs if you happen to go to, like, these water parks or, like, even hot tubs in general. They have warning signs where it says, please do not drink while in the hot tub. May cause hallucinations.
Man, they got warning signs and people just aren't even reading them.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I love people that don't read and then they're like, you know what, maybe I want to hallucinate. Maybe I just want to do that. This is my experience at Dorney Park. Don't tell me.
Yeah, welcome to Camel Beach, home of hallucinations.
You know, you might be onto something there.
I know.
That parking approach. Welcome to Camel Beach. Let it all hang out.
Story number 4. New Mexico man arrested after fleeing police, only to be chased down where he hid at his mom's house in the ceiling. He fought off 3 officers and a dog. True story.
Man, in that order? No, well,
in that order. Oh, wow, I love the Star Wars reference on this one, Sparky. It says, hey, get down here. Hashtag, I have the high ground.
The high ground is always nice.
The high ground is always nice.
Your bigger volcano.
When you're trying to avoid cops, and then you go to your mom's house where the cops already followed you and your mom's trying to hide you in a place where the cops are never going to find you, let's try the ceiling. Let's try the ceiling. Yeah, it was not a good place when the dogs are trying to get you and they can smell you coming a mile away.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they know exactly where you are every time.
Dogs are man's best friend until they start snitching.
Yeah. The weird thing is that 2 out of 3 cops actually had to go to the hospital because they had dust inhalation. I guess from the ductwork or the ceiling tiles that he had gone into, so they actually went on disability.
There we go. Paid time leave. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Mesothelioma commercial right there. You just insert that. Like, well, maybe I have. Remember that
hey,
guy
only
the ceiling?
only you can get mesothelioma in New Mexico.
You got to be embarrassed if your job is also being done by a dog. It's like it's like looking for Terminators with a metal detector.
Oh yeah.
Give more credit to the metal detector than you do.
Story number 5. Story number 5. New Mexico man arrested for robbing a dry cleaner using a small, about yay big, yay long, piece of duct tape to cover the license plate. A witness was able to see all the numbers and letters on the license plate to call into the cops. True story.
You need more tape?
Need more tape.
Yeah.
Yes, police, he tried to cover the plate with tape, but I got it. Sparky, you should have drawn a piece of tape in his hand. A little piece of duct tape.
They all can't be exciting winners. We're going with the transition points are tough sometimes.
There you go.
We're going from med stories to drug stories to beating the crap out of cops to dogs barking at a ceiling. And this one is just duct tape, guys. No big deal.
That's
still
true. True. All right, we saved the best for last. Of course, I'll jump right through these real quick. Story number 1, New Mexico man arrested for extorting an undercover cop for fees because he canceled the date with 2 of the escorts.
I love this. Doctor turned pimp.
I love it. Story number 2, New Mexico man arrested for stripping down cars in an abandoned alley after trying to destroy the security cameras that filmed him.
Yeah, this guy, if it's true, okay, I'm not saying it is true, but if it's true, he's going on the list of, all right, he's trying to cover his tracks.
Yeah.
You know what? Sleepy Chicken Nuggets guy needed this guy's motivation.
He really did. He really did.
He's like, okay, I don't have a garage to strip cars in, but there's an alleyway right over there. Dude, there's cameras in the alleyway. I'll get to the cameras.
I'll get those too. 3 cameras to be exact. 3 cameras.
For this whole entire idea, you're kind of rooting for him. Like, oh man, now the cops are showing up. Son of a bitch.
Damn. Story number 3. New Mexico man arrested for throwing potatoes at officers, injuring 4. Potatoes, Kevin. Potatoes.
Wait a second. He threw them?
He threw potatoes at officers.
and they're claiming to be injured? Yeah. False.
That's a definite false.
Yeah. I could see if you said potato gun. That thing...
Potato like gun would have been the money winner.
But either you got a false story right here, or police falsifying their statements of injured. Yo,
I'm gonna cut right into.
We only hire a Nimitz. We want to put you through the bruise like a peach. We want to put you through the bruise like a peach practice. Here, throw a soft ball at him. And
Kevin, I'm gonna cut into number 4 because if you learned anything from the past 5 stories, especially with dust inhalation, potatoes is not an off a story. Story number 4, New Mexico woman, and we're gonna breathe this one in there for the women. New Mexico women.
One for the girls.
One for the girls. This is number 2 for the girls. New Mexico women, 2 women, actually, arrested for trafficking marijuana after a cop stopped to help both of these women when they ran out of gas.
Sounds like a nice cop, right?
Yeah, he's a nice guy. Clearly, they had marijuana stuffed in the gas tank.
Man. Really?
Stuffed in the gas tank.
Weird.
Story number 5. New Mexico man arrested for persuading his not... This might be picture of the week. New Mexico man arrested for persuading his 9-year-old to drive him home from the bar. Officers stopped the vehicle for moving erratically up and down the street. Apparently, the girl couldn't see over the dashboard.
I'm going pro because we're all ready to roll.
Hashtag Dad of the Year.
I don't even give a shit.
I think it's the potato.
Me and Mike are on the same page on this one. We either got some lying cops right now.
Yeah.
All right, got some lying cops about their injuries from potatoes.
Yeah, I just don't see it.
Yeah, or we got a lying story.
Ooh. Kevin, where are we going with this, brother? Are you going? You're going fake potato?
True, except for potato injury.
Are you going baked potato?
I don't care if it's fake potato.
Is the baked potato the fake potato?
Yes, the baked potato is the fake potato story. We're playing hot potato with this one, and I see there is no potato story.
Sparky, where are you going, brother?
Oh, they're all true.
All right, Mike.
Get out of here, Spark. You ain't going potato. You must know something.
Mike, where are you going?
Well, the potato, but I wanted to know, like, is it the potato how big was the potato?
I'll get into it. I'll get into it in a minute.
You got some potatoes can be as big as your fist.
Right.
I don't care if they're as big as this potato. It's still a goddamn potato, and you don't get injured by that.
I hope you're ready, Kevin. Kevin, I hope you're ready.
Soft potatoes, I don't know. Like, it's hard to say.
Yo, if somebody throws a rock at a cop, all right, and they're like, "Oh man, that rock bashed my eye in." Okay, fine, because rocks are more solid and can never be. Like, if you throw a potato at a cop, man, you give me a break. Potato, tomato, any kind of vegetable should never be counted as a weapon.
Here's the thing: why couldn't the cop maneuver away from the potato? Like, why was he allowing himself to get hit by the potato?
And why is it 4 cops?
Right.
Yeah. Good question. What is this, the magic bullet of potatoes?
Yeah, I just don't see it. That's why I think it's fake, because if somebody's throwing a rock or a potato at me, I'm going to have to, like, hide, duck behind the door or something. I just can't see yourself being over a potato.
Let me finish up these 5 stories. These are stories from the police blotter, if not pulled from a newspaper article itself. Story number 1, New Mexico man arrested after extorting an undercover cop for fees.
I love this one.
Because he canceled the date with 2 of his escorts. True story.
That was an obvious one. You could tell that was definite.
Yeah, you do not say no to our girls. Now you have to pay. I would, but it's against policy. Yeah, clearly when they're trying to extort cops out of their money while they're running a fake sting investigation against paid escorts for sex. Yeah, you're clearly guilty.
Yo, that cop's a scumbag. Right? I'm saying it right now, man. Like,
a little bit, yeah.
There are some good cops out there, but you have to pay the cancellation fee the same way you would if you were canceling a doctor's appointment.
Yeah. It's Nah, I don't want these girls anymore. No, wait, you still gotta pay. Because we're sending them over.
Yeah, I mean, you can't cancel on the service.
No, you can't
on site, or you don't send them back. You're gonna confuse everybody. There's a system.
There's a system. Why are you messing with the system, cops?
Charlie Sheen gets them a lawyer.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They'll be like, look, we're gonna sniff cocaine off their asses. Story number 2. New Mexico man arrested for stripping down cars in an abandoned alley after trying to destroy the security cameras that filmed him. True story. 3 security cameras total.
Yeah, I still like this guy's entrepreneurial. I like it. I like his moxie.
I like his moxie too. I like his follow through.
You gotta give him credit.
Yeah, give him some credit on this one.
He's a solid B+.
Tried shopping in an alleyway while not having a garage. You found solutions to your problems, and you tried your best, man.
B+.
B+, yeah.
B+, yeah. Pretty good. So far, we found 1 diamond in the rough.
Oh, wait, it gets better now for these next 3 stories.
Ah, that's true. That is true. Are you ready, Kevin, for number 3?
I am ready, and it better be
Is
safe.
Mike ready for number 3?
I have so many questions. It's real.
All your questions will be answered. New Mexico man arrested for throwing potatoes at officers. 4 officers injured. A true story. I swear to God.
So, how big were the potatoes?
They were large baked potatoes, bigger than your hand.
Oh, did they get big?
You guys are awful at hot potato. Hashtag pass to the left.
How long were the cops in the hospital for potato injuries?
They only had minor potato injuries.
Yeah, I got hit by a potato.
Yeah.
I'm out for a year.
Clearly, these guys would have never made it in the NFL.
Where could he catch it? I would be catching the potatoes.
I don't know. I guess he had a sack of potatoes. And when you have a sack of potatoes and then you're trying to avoid cops by throwing the potatoes at the cops.
Did these guys have like PTSD from the Protestant Catholic Wars or something?
It's a possibility.
Like, oh my God, no, the potatoes again.
Yeah.
It goes in slow motion. Starts shooting his gun in the air.
He's like, oh, me wee Lucky Charms.
With those potato guns?
I would love to hear their testimony. Like, there are potatoes everywhere. You could smell them. Some of them were hard.
All I see is the Lucky Charms guy always throwing potatoes at me.
I wanted sour cream. I wanted butter.
And there was no sour cream anywhere.
Hey, Sparky, you can even go hashtag those potatoes were loaded. Get it? Loaded potatoes?
Hashtag loaded potatoes.
Loaded mashed potatoes. Crazy true story. Number 4.
Is Sparky's pictures kept in an archive or something after all this, or?
We're gonna talk about it in a minute. New Mexico woman arrested trafficking marijuana after a cop stopped to help a woman when they ran out of gas. Marijuana was stuffed to the brim in the gas tank. True story.
True story.
Yeah. Why is the tank full of weed? Hashtag go green.
That would be. Well, you know what? If she was trying something new.
Well, the cop.
Smoking it.
See, as the cop was trailing them, he was swerving inadvertently himself because all of that marijuana was burning in the gas tank, also making him high. So
the cop got a free high out of it. He's not innocent.
True.
I would love to be a defense attorney for this woman.
No. He had noticed that the girls were stranded on the side of the road. He went to go help, and when he opened up the gas tank to go put the gas in the tank, he noticed that there were marijuana leaves, coming out of the gas tank because that's where they shoved them.
Well, that's unfair. What do you have, like hemp fuel or something?
These women are living up to a stereotype of not knowing where to put weed in a car because I'm pretty sure they don't know where car parts, where you hide the weed in a trunk, you put it in the false bottom of the, you make like a false bottom of where the spare tire would go. You take out the airbag and you put a brick of pot right there. It fits it perfectly. Don't ask me how I know. You put it underneath the console of the car. Breaking it
Something,
down.
anything would have been great.
You literally put it anywhere but the gas tank because fun fact of the day.
That's the funny part. The girl didn't even stop him or anything. Like, yeah, go ahead, fill up the gas tank.
Yeah, go ahead. Not a well thought out marijuana plan.
No, that's the last time the Cheech and Chong give their girlfriends the weed run.
Hashtag Mary Jane.
Horrible deals. Horrible.
And story number 5, New Mexico man arrested for persuading his 9-year-old to drive him home after the bar. Officers stopped the vehicle from moving erratically. The girl could not see over the dashboard.
Okay. So, if her dad is Obi-Wan Kenobi and says, use the Force while drunk as shit again, coming back from the alien.
Read the picture, Kevin. Just read the picture.
I love it. Okay. All right. Okay, honey, punch it. But, Daddy, but what?
But Daddy, I can't reach the pedals.
The pedals. Hashtag that's my girl. You can tell which one is the cop. Because as you can see, he's got the little, see that, Mike?
I do see it.
You see, it's got the red little lights on it, and they're behind the vehicle. Well, the girl is playing Driving Miss Daisy, but the miniature version of the whole situation.
Yeah.
Sparky's
like the next.
It's nice that she's in a car seat as well.
Do you remember the movie That's My Boy with Adam Sandler? Remember the one scene? Right? Remember when you got drunk at the beach and then you drive home? Yeah. I was only 6. Yeah, but you were fat.
This is a true story. True story. We had 15 true stories this week.
I just want to know if the girl got her future license suspended, because sometimes they'll do that to kids.
That's true. That is true. I don't know. That's a good question. That's our game for tonight, guys. Sparky.
Yes.
Where's the thought process with the pictures? We had talked about this earlier.
Yes. The plan is. Well, do you want to talk about it after the show and announce it next week? Or
No, we're definitely going to do it right now. If you guys are watching, we're going to do a giveaway. We're going to make some t-shirts with these particular stories. We're going to pick, 4, 5, 6?
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that. We're gonna make some laminates. We're gonna put them on some T-shirts. We're gonna get the stories out. We're gonna put the Podguyz Podcast. We're gonna do a giveaway. We're gonna have some trivia questions for next week, and we're gonna give away some T-shirts soon. We're gonna make them up soon, and we'll give them away soon. Not necessarily next week, but we'll do that soon. We're gonna make some T-shirts and do some free giveaways.
Probably be able to find out some more on the Podguyz Podcast group page on Facebook, or if you want to sign up for the Spotify group, we'll also have some, minor recordings out on that for more details, right, man?
True.
Yeah.
But that is the end of our show. Sparky, where can you happen to find us if you're looking for us?
Well, you got to look for us next week first. Where are we going to be next week?
Oh, where are we next week, Sparky? The Kakalackas!
The Kakalackas?
The Kakalackas, north and south.
Dakota?
No, Kakalaka, man!
Okay.
North and South Carolinas. The Carolinas, the Kakalackas.
The Carolinas, are we doing the North and South Dakotas too?
We'll do the North and South Dakotas as well. Yep.
There can't be that much going on in the Dakotas. Like, what are people
Tipped over a bison.
So next week we're going to be Cack and Dax, North and South?
Oh, yeah. We're going to go North and South. We're going to go North and South Dakota. We're going to go North and South Carolina.
We're going to go Cack and Dax.
We're going to go back to back with the Kakalak. Copyrighted the Podguyz Podcast. Back to back with the Kakalak.
We already trademarked it, people. Sorry.
Yeah, trademarked and copyrighted.
Sparky's like your licensing manager. I love it.
Me too. If you are looking for us, you can find us on any streaming service, including iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Castbox, Deezer,
GeoRio,
Pandora, GeoRio. Yeah, I think that covers everything.
Which one is your popular one? Which one is like everybody goes to?
Mostly iTunes, YouTube, and Spotify.
Spotify, yeah. Spotify gets a lot of action, actually.
Yeah. Spotify is pretty huge. But I want to thank you guys very much for watching. It's 12 o'clock. We are done. I am Tony Kaz. Followed by... And...
Sparky.
And definitely, Mike, thank you very much for coming on. I appreciate you, brother.
No problem. Happy birthday again.
Yeah, happy birthday to me. I had a great birthday. It was fun. Guys, thank you very much for watching. You have a great night.